Today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the new Illuminate enemies in Helldivers 2, as well as some potential units that we could be seeing in the future. So, recently, on the galactic map, there has been this new rift that has opened up, and the rift is caused by the exospires that were added in the last update. As of right now, there is one planet that has just disappeared from the galactic map entirely, and I believe that the this rift is going to expand, continue expanding like the gloom out into like toward other planets, and so I'm curious, like what the developers are planning. So it is my belief that the entire point around this rift is to add new enemy types, and I have reasons to believe that that is the case. But I just wanted to provide some potential evidence that could support that. My prediction for the future right now is that through this rift, there will be new Illuminate enemies coming through. And, the developers wouldn't add three enemy types and just be done. These updates are usually a little bit more expansive than just three enemies. So it is my belief that these new major orders and the new rift are all building up toward these new enemy units appearing. So my prediction for the future is that we will have new objectives coming in, like centered around Illuminate stuff, Illuminate cultists. I like to keep up with the leaks around Helldivers 2, and recently I've been seeing more and more talk of these new Illuminate enemies, like beyond the mechs and the obtruder enemy. Um, so what I can tell about these new Illuminate enemies, or at least my best guess, is they're going to be very similar to what we had in Helldivers 1, and they're going to be coming through this portal, this new gloom sort of rift, and that is how they're going to be introduced to the game. I believe that another good point in support of these like potential new units um, is the fact that think about the automatons or the terminids. Both of those are very diverse in their enemy types. The automatons, for example, have devastators and factory striders and all these smaller units um, beneath them. And meanwhile, the Illuminate have just a few enemies to fight, right? Like yes, there's the flesh mobs and the watchers and the overseers, but it really doesn't go much farther beyond that. Like if you think about it, we don't have anything in the Illuminate faction that is close to, like, let's say the Bile Titan or the Factory Strider or Vox Engine. The closest thing the Illuminate has to like Factory Striders is probably the Leviathan. But that's really it. There's no ground unit that the Illuminate has that would kind of fill the role of the Bile Titan or Factory Strider. And I think that this update is a way for the developers to kind of perhaps add this new missing unit. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that farther down the line, we're going to be having more giant Illuminate units to worry about, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'm also kind of interested. So I don't know for sure about, a giant Illuminate enemy, but I'm pretty sure, almost 100%, we're going to be having new um, enemies of some type. But honestly, the only way we're going to know for sure is if we wait and see. Now, I also wanted to talk a little bit about the some other leaks that I've heard. I've been hearing rumors of a potential new war bond that could be like, I guess, exosuit centered. So maybe like a new exosuit stratagem could come in this war bond. I've also seen people theorize that there could be a new motorcycle stratagem coming to the game, which, when you think about it, like it's kind of a similar concept to the fast recon vehicle, something that's less armored. I've also heard theories that the flamethrower mech from Helldivers 1 is going to be coming to Helldivers 2. Right now, we don't know if this war bond is even real. But personally, I really like the exomechs and exocraft, and if this war bond does eventually become a thing, then I am definitely going to be using it. So, in conclusion, my theories are that we are going to be having a new giant Illuminate enemy. We're going to be having at least some new smaller Illuminate enemies, perhaps these new cultist uh, enemies, as well as potentially this new uh, exocraft centered war bond. As of right now, we don't know any of this for sure, but noting how the developers have kind of started shifting toward the Illuminate faction makes me think that, okay, yes, this could be a very real possibility.